Moving to a new country is a big deal. My stomach did flips, and my heart raced with anticipation. Algeria! The name sounded like adventure, mystery, and endless possibilities. I had a map, a suitcase, and a lot of questions swirling in my mind. Would I like the food? Would I make friends? Would I find a place where I belong? Would I understand anything anyone said? The language barrier seemed daunting. My bags felt heavy with hopes, dreams, and a little bit of fear. Leaving home is never easy. It's a mix of excitement and sadness. You say goodbye to familiar streets and faces, to the comfort of the known, but then, you say hello to something exciting, something new and unknown. The plane ticket felt like a golden key to a new world. Algeria, here I come. I hoped Algeria was ready for me just as I was ready for it. The thought of exploring Algeria was like a spark, igniting my sense of adventure. I read books, looked at pictures of beautiful mosques, old cities, endless deserts in the Mediterranean Sea. It was all so captivating. It all seemed like a dream, but it was real. I was really going. My friends thought I was brave, maybe a little crazy. But I knew this was my path. The night before I left, I barely slept. My mind was racing with thoughts of the journey ahead. What would my first day be like? What new experiences awaited me? What strange and wonderful things would I see? The possibilities were endless. It was like being a kid on Christmas Eve, filled with anticipation and wonder. Except instead of presents, I was getting a whole new country to explore. Algeria was calling my name, and I was ready to embrace it. And I was finally going to answer with an open heart and an eager spirit. Algeria is not just a country, it is a storybook, a living testament to the passage of time. Pages filled with Romans, Ottomans, and French colonists, each leaving their indelible mark. You can see their fingerprints everywhere, in the intricate carvings and the grand structures, in the stones of ancient cities, in the walls of mighty fortresses that have stood the test of time. It is like walking through time, each step a journey into a different era. Every corner you turn, there is a piece of history waiting to be discovered. The architecture here is mind-blowing, a blend of styles that tell stories of different epochs. Old Roman ruins stand proud, Timgad, Jamila, echoing the grandeur of ancient Rome. These places whisper secrets of emperors and gladiators, of battles fought and won. Then you see the Kasbah in Algiers, a maze of narrow streets that feels like a world unto itself. Houses leaning against each other like old friends, sharing stories of generations. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a treasure trove of cultural heritage. The mosques are stunning too, with intricate tile work and tall minarets that reach for the sky. Traditions are the heartbeat of Algeria, pulsing through its crafts and daily life. Music is huge here, Rai music, Chabi music, each note a celebration of life. It makes you want to move, to clap your hands, to join in the rhythm. And the festivals, so much color, so much joy, a true feast for the senses. People celebrating their culture, their identity, with pride and passion. Learning about Algerian history changed how I saw everything, giving me a deeper appreciation. It was not just sand and sea, but a rich tapestry of experiences. It was layers and layers of stories, each one more fascinating than the last. Of struggle, of resilience, of artistry that has endured through the ages. The people are proud of their past. It has shaped them into who they are today. It has made Algeria what it is today, a nation with a rich and diverse heritage, a country with deep roots, firmly planted in its history, a country with a strong spirit, unyielding and vibrant, a country that invites you to listen to its ancient, fascinating song, a melody that transcends time. It makes you feel small, but in a good way, connected to something bigger, something timeless. Making friends in a new place can be tricky, especially when you don't speak the language perfectly. But Algerians have big hearts. They are warm and welcoming. They invite you for tea, for couscous. They want to know your story and share theirs. It felt like they opened their arms and pulled me into a big, friendly hug. I learned that a smile goes a long way. And a salam alaikum, peace be upon you, goes even further. People appreciate it when you try, even if your Arabic is terrible. Sometimes we used hand gestures, lots of pointing, lots of laughing. It was like a game of charades, but it worked. We connected. Sharing a meal is like a secret handshake. It builds bridges faster than anything. Family is super important in Algeria. It is the center of everything. Big families, close families, they look out for each other. And if you become friends with someone, you kind of become part of their family too. I got invited to weddings, to holiday celebrations. It was amazing. I saw how they lived, how they loved, how they supported each other. It taught me a lot about community, about belonging. Okay, let's talk about food. Algerian food to be precise, because Algerian food, it's incredible. It's a symphony of flavors, it's a party in your mouth. A celebration of spices and textures, a delicious, spicy, wonderful party. Each bite is an explosion of taste. Every meal is an adventure, a journey through rich culinary traditions. The smells alone are enough to make you drool. Aromas that entice and captivate. Cumin, coriander, cinnamon, ras el hanout. These spices are magic. They define the essence of Algerian cuisine. They turn simple ingredients into something extraordinary. Couscous is king here. A staple that brings people together, fluffy grains of semolina steamed to perfection, light and airy yet filling, served with tender lamb, chicken or fish, each protein adding its own unique flavor, and a rich stew of vegetables. A medley of colors and tastes. Every family has its own special recipe, passed down through generations. I think I ate my weight in couscous. It was that good. And I have no regrets, every bite was worth it. It's comfort food, celebration food, just amazing food. Then there's tagine, a dish that warms the soul. Slow-cooked stews, often in an earthenware pot, the flavors meld together beautifully. The meat just falls off the bone, so tender it melts in your mouth. Lamb with prunes and almonds, chicken with olives and preserved lemons. Each combination is a masterpiece. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. The flavors are unforgettable. And the bread, freshly baked, Cobs Eder, Kezra. Each type has its own charm. Perfect for soaking up all those amazing sauces. A match made in heaven. I could live on Algerian bread and olive oil. Happily. It's simple yet so satisfying. Don't even get me started on the sweets. They are a whole other level of deliciousness. Makroud, honey-soaked semolina pastries filled with dates. A perfect blend of sweetness and texture. Baklava with layers of flaky pastry and nuts. Each bite is a piece of heaven. And of course mint tea, the national drink. Sweet, hot, refreshing, served in small glasses, a perfect end to a meal. It's more than just a drink, it's a ritual, a sign of hospitality, a moment to cherish, a way to slow down, to talk, to connect, to share stories and laughter. Algerian food isn't just about eating, it's about sharing, it's about love, it's pure joy, it's a way of life. Every meal is a celebration, a delicious, unforgettable celebration, a memory to be cherished forever. Algeria is huge, really huge, and so diverse. It's not just one landscape, it's many landscapes rolled into one amazing country. You have the Mediterranean coast, with beautiful beaches, clear blue water, perfect for swimming, perfect for relaxing, little fishing villages, bustling port cities, the sea breeze feels so good. It whispers stories of sailors and ancient traders. Then you go south, and everything changes. The Sahara Desert, wow, just wow. Endless sand dunes, golden waves stretching as far as you can see. It is breathtaking, silent, powerful, riding a camel at sunset, sleeping under 1,000,000 stars. It makes you feel so small, so connected to the universe. The colors are unreal. Oranges, pinks, purples, it's like being on another planet. A beautiful, peaceful planet. But it's not just desert and beaches, there are mountains too. The Atlas Mountains, rugged, majestic. Great for hiking, for exploring. You find hidden valleys, small Berber villages, people living a traditional life close to nature. The air is fresh, the views are spectacular. Algeria's landscapes are a constant surprise, a constant source of awe, a true adventure. Algiers, the capital, La Blanche, the White City. It truly glows, especially when the sun hits the white buildings. It's a city of hills, a city by the sea. It has an energy, a pulse. You can feel it in the streets. Taxis honking, people rushing, markets buzzing. It's alive, it's vibrant, and yeah, it's a little chaotic sometimes, but in a good way. The Kasbah is the heart of old Algiers. Getting lost in its narrow, winding streets is an adventure. Every turn reveals a new surprise, a hidden courtyard, a tiny shop, an old fountain. Modern Algiers is different, wide boulevards, grand French colonial buildings. Algiers has a way of charming you. Living in a new country always has its challenges. Algeria is no different. The language barrier was a big one for me at first. My French was rusty, my Arabic was non-existent. Ordering food could be an adventure. Asking for directions, even more so. But people were patient, they tried to help, and I learned to laugh at my mistakes. Bureaucracy can be a bit of a maze. Public transport can be an experience too. These challenges make the good moments shine even brighter. After a while, things started to click. I found my groove, my Algerian rhythm. It wasn't just about visiting places or trying new foods. It was about feeling a part of the daily life, waking up to the sounds of the city, knowing the best place to buy fresh bread, having little chats with the shopkeepers. These small routines made it feel like home. I started understanding more Arabic, not fluently, but enough to get by. It opened up new doors, new conversations, new friendships. I found my favorite spots, a quiet cafe, a park, a particular street in the Casbah. These places became my anchors. I joined a local hiking group. We explored the mountains around Algiers, sharing laughs and amazing views. Leaving Algeria was hard, much harder than I expected. It wasn't just a place I had lived, it was a place that had lived in me. It changed me, in so many good ways. I arrived with excitement and a little fear. I left with a heart full of memories and a deep affection for the country and its people. The personal growth was huge. I learned to be more patient, more adaptable, more open-minded. I learned to communicate in new ways, to see the world from a different perspective. I discovered a strength I didn't know I had. Algeria taught me that, and I'm so grateful for those lessons. The warmth of the Algerian people is something I will never forget. Their generosity, their hospitality, their smiles. They open their homes and their hearts. So if you ever get the chance to explore Algeria, I say go for it. Algeria leaves an imprint on your soul, a beautiful, colorful, unforgettable imprint.